Monk and the Magnetos, already gone from their 2004 album, Presence. I'm Tara Bassett. It's about 8 minutes past 4 with 65 degrees, and looks like our beautiful sunshine of the last few days is going to be taking a nosedive, and we're so sorry to announce that to you because everybody wants it to be beautiful spring, and it's really going back to winter. 67 degrees is what it feels like tonight. We're going to be dropping back to 45, which is not bad, and we're going to see this rain. It's going to be a little windy. 100% chance of rain, as a matter of fact, and that's going to go on throughout the evening hours, and then morning showers are expected tomorrow, and tomorrow night we're going to see partly cloudy skies, but it looks like things are just, it's really going to be nasty, because what we're doing is we're seeing this downward trend in overnight lows, and Saturday our high is going to be 49, but our low is going to be 29. So showers in the morning tomorrow. Friday, it looks like we'll have a 50-50 shot of showers. Windy conditions as well. 23-mile-an-hour west winds. That's like it was at the park the other night, Karen. I took my mother down with the dogs to walk, and we were leaning into the wind. And all of a sudden, I thought, I can't walk a 95-year-old woman in 27-mile-an-hour winds.
Not unless you have a death wish for
exactly.
her or you.
And the dogs were like, who cares? They're running around. But we went about 50 feet, and we turned around and came back. But it looks like Friday is going to be kind of a repeat of that. Then partly cloudy skies on Saturday, morning clouds and afternoon sun on Sunday. And Monday, we have a chance of getting back into the wind. But at least the temperatures are going to rise. By Sunday, I should say, we'll have a high of 60 and a low of 53. So looking forward to that, because it is, it's a month till Derby. It's less than a month. And people are just going, what in the world? But do you remember the Derbies of the past? Do you remember the one Derby?
Sleet?
Yes.
Yes.
And I can't remember what year that was, but Melissa Forsythe was still on the air at WHAS, okay?
It was quite a while ago, probably about 20 years ago.
Yes, and she was sitting at the turn on the track, and Terry Miners was in the infield, where he always is, creating chaos,
right.
And he said to Melissa, this guy is naked. He doesn't have any clothes on. Would you please give him something? Because she had on a hat and, earmuffs and gloves and all these clothes and then blankets. And I mean, it was hysterical. And she just looked at Terry in this deadpan look that she did so well. And she goes, they can't have my blankets. I'm sorry.
End of story.
That was it. So the guy could just freeze to death out in the infield.
That's right.
And this is going to be an exciting Derby. I mean, coming off a Triple Crown, there's a lot of pressure on the contenders.
Absolutely. It'll be a big one.
I think it will be. We're talking with Karen Little of Alley Cat Advocates, even though we're on the subject of Derby right now and Derby weather. Karen is just an absolute genius when it comes to cat control, and the idea is to produce fewer cats in the city of Louisville as a result of an aggressive trap-neuter return program, which involves spaying and neutering 100 and something 25 cats every single month, which is amazing, and it's a difficult job, but somebody's got to do it. Might as well be you.
Might as well.
And Karen, the great news about that $50,000 grant is it's going to allow for an extra 1,000 cats. What's the process of getting cats to be spayed and neutered by Alley Cat Advocates? Because I've got a loose one in my neighborhood, and I'd like to know what I'm supposed to do.
Sure. Well, absolutely. You start with a phone call to Alley Cat Advocates, and our number is 502-634-8777.
I'll put that on my Facebook page.
Great, thank you. We then return your call, and we talk to you about your situation, and we make plans to help whatever cat or cats you know are in your neighborhood that need to be spayed or neutered.
Okay. That's
Absolutely.
easy.
That's easy.
Really easy to do. Okay, one more time real quick. Hang on a second. Give me the telephone number of Alley Cat Advocates.
Sure, it's 502-634-8777.
And by the way, the website is simple. It's alleycatadvocates, all one word, .org.
Exactly right.
And you can get to that. And also they have a great Facebook page, and you'll see the Making Louisville the Safest City in the Country for Community Cats. I like the name Community Cats. Did you come up with that?
No, it's actually a national trend to call free roaming and stray unowned cats community cats, because they are indeed part of our community, just as the squirrels and the birds are part of our community. Unfortunately, people who move away and leave unaltered cats behind become community cats.
Yes,
they may
do.
not well be indigenous to our area, but humans leave them behind unaltered, so there are more and more and more. And we're working really hard to make it a safe community for community cats, and we do that by reducing their number. Our situation for the community is win-win. Whether you like the cats or don't like the cats, our goal is to make there be fewer. So by spaying and neutering, that's exactly what happens.
Well, and it's amazing when you stop to think about, this is why I have a loose cat in my neighborhood, because I know for a fact that the people who owned the cat moved out of an apartment building and left it. And it's the friendliest thing in the world. And I really don't want to risk trying to trap it in a carrier or something and find out that it's already been fixed. But I also don't want it to live its life on the streets.
Right.
I'm not an advocate of indoor-outdoor cats. I'm sorry. I'm not an advocate of any outdoor cats because I had 3 and kept them inside all the time, and they are still, living healthy, happy lives. I just don't understand how people can walk away and leave them or turn them out into the. I've seen cats flattened into the ground,
Absolutely.
and that breaks my heart. And I've carried one around a neighborhood trying to find its owner. And so it doesn't make any sense to me.
Right, and there are certainly cultural differences. If you get into England, Great Britain, they would not think to keep a cat inside. Their culture is one, cats live outside, squirrels live outside, birds live outside, raccoons live outside. Why would we put a cat inside?
But they'll bring dogs in.
Yes.
That's interesting because I have a friend who lives in Rome, and she's got the little window at the top of her apartment, and the cat comes in and the cat goes out.
So right or wrong, it's just really a cultural viewpoint.
Yeah.
And regardless of right or wrong, we have them in our community. They're outside, and we need to address the issue. And spaying and neutering reduces their number. It keeps them healthier. And it's basically a win-win.
Yeah, it is a win-win. We're going to come back and talk more to Karen Little of Alley Cat Advocates in just a few moments on Crescent Hill Radio, WCHQ 100.9 FM. Coming up at 5 o'clock, Lisa Cantor of Walk and Wag, a great program at Humana to get the employees out walking and get the dogs of J.B. Ogle adopted.